There's only one way to have true job security, and it's not by becoming a doctor or a CEO, and it's not by starting a business. I'll show you. In just the last few years, we've seen doctors get laid off, we've seen CEOs get fired, and we've seen layoffs in industry after industry after industry. And this is where some people like to say all you need to do is go out and start a business. Now you're in control of your own income, you can make millions of dollars, you have your own job security, and you are in control of your own time. Except it's not that easy. Not only do most new businesses fail statistically, but on top of that, we've been seeing small businesses go bankrupt at a faster and faster rate recently. Now please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. If you are an entrepreneur or you have that entrepreneurial bug, please go out and start a business. I love entrepreneurs. I love the idea of starting a business, but don't go out and start a business because you think you're gonna have all this flexibility and because you think that you can make millions of dollars and that you think that it's gonna give you job security. Start a business because you wanna start a business. Start a business because you see a problem that you want to solve, or start a business because that's the impact that you want to make. If you want to start a business, go ahead and do it, but don't start it for the wrong reasons. If you really want to have job security, then there's one thing that you need to do, and that's stop relying on your job for security. Let me show you what I mean. Let's run through a quick hypothetical. Let's assume that on the next coming Monday, everybody in America lost their job. Again, hypothetical. If everybody in America lost their job or their income on this coming Monday, by Wednesday, 40% of America will run out of money and they won't have money to eat. And by the following Wednesday, 60% of America will be completely drained of all of their cash. At this point, you might say, Jaspreet, what are you talking about? People don't have to run out of money. They can still spend and buy things with their credit card. Now, sure, you're not wrong. But financing your groceries with your Visa is not very smart financial planning. See, the problem is, if you're in a situation like the majority of America where you have no financial protection, then you're so reliant on your next paycheck, or your business income, or your next sale, or your next deal, that you have no financial cushion and you have no financial breathing room, that you have no choice but to be so reliant on your job because you have no financial security for yourself. That's why if you really want job security, you can't keep relying on your job for security, which means you have to do two things. That means number one, you need to build your own financial protection, and number two, you need to keep investing to sharpen your skill set. Now, both of these are very important to understand, but let me start by talking about the importance of this financial protection before I start talking about sharpening your skill set. Having some financial protection, meaning having somewhere between 3 months to a year's worth of cash saved in the bank to protect you against an emergency, and having none of those high interest debts like credit card debts, and really you want to get rid of all those consumer debts. If you don't have those debts to worry about and you have cash in the bank, now you have financial protection. And when you have financial protection, number one, you have breathing room. That means you don't have to be so reliant to your job, and you can look around for the right opportunity for you, and now you can work because you do something that you love instead of needing the next paycheck. Because when you get into this mindset of needing the next paycheck, well, now you're stuck. You can't look out for other opportunities. You can't see if there's other potential jobs out there. You can't look for different careers. You have to do what you're doing because you need the next paycheck to pay your bills, which is why you got to make those sacrifices to start giving yourself the breathing room through this financial protection. But it also gives you company insurance, because guess what? Sometimes companies will run themselves into the ground. They will fail themselves, and now you have to pay the price if you get laid off or your company goes bankrupt. But if you have the financial protection, well, now you have insurance against your company going bust. But it also gives you insurance against you doing something wrong, because if you go skiing and you break your leg and you can't work anymore, or if you get sick and you can't work anymore, well, now you also have your own insurance to protect you against your own mistakes because you have built that financial protection. Now, when I talk about your insurance, I'm talking about you building your own financial protection through your savings and through getting rid of your debts. That way you have your own financial protection to protect you against you doing something wrong. But there are actual insurances out there like life insurance, which you can purchase to protect you against worst case scenario situations like you passing away. Because if you don't have that financial protection, or if you don't have enough assets to take care of your family, and you are the breadwinner of your family, and you were to pass away unexpectedly, well, you want to make sure that your family is taken care of. And this is where something like term life insurance can be very valuable. And this is where now the goal of term life insurance is you're paying money into this term life insurance fund just in case something bad were to happen during that term. But the goal is for you to build your own wealth, for you to build your financial protection, and for you to build your assets. That way, if something bad were to happen, Your family would have your assets. You want your family to rely on your assets to take care of themselves, not for them to rely on your insurance to take care of them. That's how real wealth is built, because you want to be building your own wealth through your own assets. Now, if you are interested in learning more about life insurance and you want to see how you can get a good quote, there's a bunch of different companies out there. But one company that I like is our sponsor, Policygenius. Now, the reason why I like Policygenius is because they are an insurance marketplace, meaning they're not working with just one insurance company, they're working with multiple insurance companies. So now you enter your information online, which just takes a few minutes, and then they're going to present you with different quotes from different insurance carriers. That way you can find the right option that's right for you and not overpay. Plus, if you have questions, they have insurance experts that you can talk to who are not incentivized to sell you one insurance carrier over the other. That way you can get real unbiased advice. So if you want to learn more and see how much term life insurance would cost you, you can check out our sponsor, Policygenius. I have their link down in the description below. Now, of course, Minority Mindset is a paid partner with Policygenius, meaning if you use them, we will get compensated, but there's no additional cost to you. So if you want to learn more, I got the link down in the description below. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you got to do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.